welcome to our channel. This is Artist Till Death. We go live every day doing some form of artwork. Today it's resin, and it's inspired by the piece that we did at RK3 Designs last night for their live feed. Technique was super cool. Using transparency always gives a great amount of depth, and so I want to incorporate that for this video. Come on, big boy. Bowie wants up, so one second. Come on, big boy. So, there you go. Okay, well, all right. Is anyone in the feed yet? Because yesterday I posted a video and it was set to private, so just making sure. So this is a cradle board, one of the 16 by 20 cradle boards that we have arted on before. I just did a slight fog of white over it just to dull it out, but I always like to leave a little bit of the previous piece behind because it's like doing an homage to what was. It also creates depth. Anytime you have something down that can peek through your next layer, you're going to create depth, and it just levels up your piece. So I don't ever hide completely the piece under it. Now, I'm using STONECOAT Art Coat Epoxy. I've gone ahead and mixed it because I'm trying to save time, because Jeff and I are going to the gym tonight because we drove all morning. And let me think. Okay. First color I'm going to mix up is just a very small amount. .5 mils of resin with Just Resin's Bright Gold. Not a looker right now, but when I mix it up, everybody always loves the Bright Gold from Just Resin. It's brilliant. Sometimes the pigments will separate as they're sitting in the jar on your shelf. So make sure you take the time to mix your everything to just reincorporate it a little bit. So now that's a beautiful color. So we're gonna put a little bit of that into our resin. That was actually a little bit much, but we're gonna roll with it. I always tend to overload my pigments. It's a character flaw, I guess, but always works. Ooh, So let me know where you guys are watching from today. We always like to know. So Rhonda swirled in some black from Color Passion in hers. I'm gonna use a little bit of dark turquoise, and I'm gonna add a little bit of depth to it with black, because I don't want it to be too vibrant. I still want it to be like a monotone. Nope, that is just that. I still want it to be like a grayscale. Up. Okay, so I'm gonna add just a little bit of Just Resin Black to deepen the shade of our dark turquoise. You can always add more pigment, you can't take it back, so anytime you add, just do a little bit at a time and build your color. So it's going to be this color that's just scraped down the side of this mixing cup. Hope you can see it. Next, I'm going to do transparent pearl. And the pearl I'm using is Shimmer Pearl by Color Passion. And since I'm doing a translucent pearl with an opaque pigment, I am just going to add like basically just what sticks to my stir stick, and then we'll build the color off of that depending on how it looks. Ultimately, like I just said, it needs to be translucent or transparent. And this is why you want to remove your paper from your stir sticks, because it'll just fold in on you. Boop. Problem solved. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit more because it's a little bit too transparent right now. Ultimately, I want it to be the color, but still be able to see through it. So right now, it's too transparent. There's no obstruction to see what is on the stick. So that tells me it's just a little bit too translucent. So I'm just gonna add a little bit more. Just like we said before, we're gonna add a little bit at a time to build it, because you can always add more, you can't take it out. So it's a little bit more hazy like that. So that's good. We're gonna do Milky Way, but I don't need a cup for that. And we're gonna do a translucent white as well. This is gonna be a little bit more opaque than the pearl, just by a little bit. But just like before, we wanna add a little bit at a time to build up the color. I mean, we can't take pigment out, but we can always add a little bit more resin if we need to. So while helping Rhonda at RK3 Designs last night, she did a finish using this technique, and it was awesome. So I thought I would try it out here. So you want it to be like lactose milk, or like super diet milk, not vitamin D milk in terms of transparency. Okay. The rest, I'm gonna add some Milky Way into my this, because there's always room for a little bit of sparkle. I don't care what anybody says. All right, I'm gonna use this for a skim coat, but I'm gonna leave a little bit still in my cup just in case I need to add some color somewhere. There's a little bit of color on my glove, so it's transferring. We use one of our trawl sticks, but they're all the way in there, and we've been selling them really well, so we're short on them. But if you haven't tried one of our trawl sticks, you should, because they help you to move your resin across your surface without getting your hands sticky. And the notches are at an 1/8 inch, which happens to be where resin levels out to on its own. So it's just a good way to disperse.
Hi from London.
Redisperse your epoxy. What's up, London? Did I ask where everybody's watching from? Is everybody in London?
There's a little bit of everybody.
Sweet. Hello, a little bit of everybody. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Leave me your thumbs. It's free to you and it helps our channel. All right, so we have a skim coat of Milky Way. Meow. I'm gonna take some of my dark turquoise and black mixture and just swirl a little bit of it onto my translucent white and a little bit of gold as well. Just there on the top. Last night, Rhonda did this with just adding pigments. Okay, that's enough. But sometimes those pigments won't cure on their own, so they need just a little bit of epoxy to help them. So, okay, wait. Okay. So I'm just going to add some designs. And then once the aqua kind of wears off that we mixed in, you have to re-roll it or add more. So I'm just gonna add just a little swirls.
There was not even, you didn't put hardly any
I
gold
know,
in
but
here.
it'll take over. And then I just like to roll it.
So it gets, it looks like it's getting stuck to the side of the...
Bowie.
What is his problem? Bowie.
So Rhonda, she had a lot of extra tiny lines of movement. I'm not gonna do that because I don't wanna make it too busy. And I'm gonna try to make my pearl just a little bit more opaque, but still translucent. So I still wanna be able to see through it, but still have a good amount of that pearlescent look. And just like with what we just did, I'm gonna add just a little bit of the aqua and a little bit of the gold. And if your cup is so full that you can't swirl it around, then just go old-fashioned and mix it. But you're not trying to mix it in, you're just trying to swirl it to give some movement. And I've run out of the gold. So I'm gonna swirl a little bit more gold. I usually don't like to cross over lines because in my head it makes it a little busy, but it worked when Rhonda did it, so therefore it must work when we do it. In theory, I don't know. So now I'm going to combine these two, essentially I guess dirty pour, but like they're piebald dirty pour cups because they're just a hint of other colors and mostly white or translucent. I'm gonna put them all in the same cup. Add some more of my Milky Way. I saved it. I saved most of it. I feel like I want more gold, or do I? Don't I?
Probably because that looks, it looks like you had some gold in a cup and it, like, you didn't know it. And so it's kind of like dirty. Okay.
I'm hoping this design works with these colors and isn't just for black and gold. But it may be, and that's also fine.
I'm not understanding like what is like why you're doing it, like crossing over and stuff.
Because that's what Rhonda did, and if Rhonda did it, then it's gonna be amazing. That's what I tell myself, but then I can't apply it like her random and my random are not the same amount of random. Like her random is like refined random, and my random is like, oh my goodness, that's horrible random. So
Yeah, I don't.
So I'm gonna put some dark lines in, and then I'm gonna tilt it and make it look amazing. And if it doesn't look amazing, then I'm just gonna tell everybody to go see the real deal over at RK3 Designs YouTube.
Yeah, this looks like when we tell people what not to do, like first timers, like everybody else's looks the same, and then you come to that last person that just wanted to do their own thing.
Mm-hmm.
This is basically what this is.
Okay, well, give me a minute.
Oh.
Shh. It'll hear you, and then you'll make it sad. It's gonna work. It's gonna be fine. So I'm heating and tilting because that makes everything amazing. Or more amazing. I was hoping that some of that dark turquoise would have sank before I tried to tilt it, but apparently no. And so I'm just rolling over it, which is also fine.
How was your day? What did you guys do last night when you were gone?
Boycat had a rager 100%. Hello? Okay, found it. Okay. I'm gonna add a little bit more dark turquoise and probably some gold lines and see what we got. Nope. It does look better after the tilt. I'm gonna add some actual, I think I wanna add some like, I don't have any Montana over here, do I? No. Okay. I'm gonna run this gold right next to the dark turquoise that we did, because if it rolls over the gold, it looks really flipping great. So I'm gonna do that. Bowie, it's just Boycat. You're okay. Your mouth breathing. I know it. That's enough. All right, so I'm gonna heat this, let it sink for a whole second. And then we're gonna tilt it. What's today, Wednesday? Today's the last day if you're gonna get these awesome pigments at a discount. 13% off right now.
Bowie.
ArtistTillDeath.com for all the pigments I'm using here today and the epoxy.
So stretchy.
I know, my resin's too thin, so my dark colors haven't sank yet. I'm trying to get that dark turquoise to roll over the gold, but I think in doing that, I'm just stretching the wrong things around. Listen, everybody's allowed to have a fail. Let's see how faily it is. Oh, there it is. This is probably some kind of actual stone that I don't know about, right? Okay.
Bowie's not panting. He's getting upset with the cats for some reason. Bowie, stop it. He's like getting upset for some reason. No idea why.
Because cats.
Erica, what would you use? The white that you used, was it the pearl or white base?
I used Pearl Shimmer from Color Passion and also Titanium White from Just Resin.
Hello, late again. I'm not getting notifications. You have unique, awesome sauce that creates absolutely beautiful artwork. I thank God for learning from you and Rhonda.
Oh,
Kelly.
thank you.
Kelly Conray?
Appreciate that, Kelly. So it's definitely not my most amazing piece ever, but I'm gonna say that it's gonna just relax and turn amazing. It actually does look like malachite. If we're fair, it looks like malachite. You just haven't seen a malachite, but it looks like this. Malachite looks like this. So that's what I'm gonna call it. And you're looking around like I need to swipe it.
No.
Oh, I have a flash on here.
It turns on?
Yeah. All right, so let's check it out. See, that looks depthy. Pew, pew, pew. I can't do random like Rhonda can, but. So that's where like the pearls coming up to the top. All the Milky Ways giving a little bit of sparkle, some shine. You get a little too hype, Bobo? The translucent running over the gold and the dark turquoise gives that shadow right there. That makes it look like it's even a deeper pour than what it actually is. You can see some of the underpour from the first painting as well. Oh, thank you, Jillian. Cats are super crazy. So, you can be honest. Comment down below if you would put this finish on a countertop, minus the McDonald's M, or I guess the number 3. Well, happy birthday, Susan. I hope you have the best day ever. Let's just look at it from down here because it's less uniform. Anyways, I'm not mad at it. I'm not happy about it either, but I think I like this area where it looks actually like layered marble and glass, but application needs a little bit of work for this design. However, the colors are fun. The transparency is fun, but application I'm gonna have to do some work on for this finish. Execution, that's the word.
Little beginnerish.
I'm just gonna have to work on my randomness. My random is too refined, and so it fights with the random. Anyways, so that's what we have for you guys today. I'm gonna take this to the dust-free zone. Give you guys back to Jeffrey. We're about to go to the gym, so it's gonna be a quick live tonight. Sorry. Are you laughing at me?
Yep.
Why?
Because, I feel like it's just going backwards.
I feel better about it now that there's not an M out there. I'm okay with it. And it's not my best work, but next time I do it, it will be perfection.
You need to like really wipe this side of this because it's
Okay.
like the actual side, not the bottom.
I got it. I feel like even if this isn't my best work, I feel like people still need to see that people that work with this stuff every day sometimes doesn't come out like they want it to, so it's okay. To quote fail. Also, the fact that my least favorite pieces are the ones that sell first at shows leads me to believe that a lot of people are going to like this, and there's going to be a lot of you, so share it.
Share it. And there is the destruction. those stir sticks out of there.
So we have a couple seats left for the class this weekend. If you guys are around, Tammy Anderson will be here doing all of the art things with us. And she'll be teaching acrylic. I'll be teaching the resin. The classes are up on the website right now if you guys would like to join us. We also have another class coming up in September in Seguin with Mixed Media Girl if that better suits your schedule. It is also listed on our website at artisttilldeath.com. But one of the mods may drop a link.
See.
Easy cleanup. All right. So, do you guys have any questions before we dismiss class for the day? Get this resin off myself. Nope.
Doesn't look like it.
Cool. So you guys, thank you for watching and hanging out and seeing what we're up to today. I hope you try it. Whether it was your favorite finish or not, give it a shot. You never know if you tweak it while you're working on it and it becomes your new favorite finish. And check out RK3 Designs to see the actual way to do that from yesterday, because her version was better than my version. Anyways, you guys have an awesome evening. We love you guys so very much. Thank you for watching. It means the world to us. Please subscribe. Please share our videos. If someone asks where you get your pigments from, word of mouth is the best way for a small business like ours to generate sales. So drop a name. Tell people you get it from us, because we would love that. Anyways, y'all have an awesome night, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Be kind to one another, because you never know what someone's going through.
And always remember, we do the test.
So Bowie doesn't have to, and he's too cute to have to do tests.
He looks crazy with the red eye.
He's too crazy with your red eye.
With the, yeah.
Alright guys, we'll see you next time. Bye.
I said bye.